for us, long-term growth is given. No change in this. India is the most changing industry in the automotive branch in the world. Nobody in the world. We see more changes in the last 12, 24 months, and we will see more changes in the next 4, 5, 6 years. Why is it so? Because the basis fact is very, I would say, very base, and there's a lot of change which will come, not only in trucks, it will also happen in cars, and it will also happen in buses. In a nutshell, we launched 9 trucks, medium duty and heavy duty so far. You could say, yeah, 12 months, 12 trucks, yeah, 3 more will come. And then there will more come, as we said. Any change in the scanning plan because of the horrible environment? No. The environment is not horrible for us, it's good. We opened 52 standardized state-of-the-art dealerships. Any compromise? No. The dealerships are great. 52, and by the end of the year we will have 75. BharatBenz trucks are not sold by discount. BharatBenz trucks are sold by the product, the service, and what it should bring to the customer. The initial pricing is only a third of the story. The second story is the running cost, and the third part of the story is how do you get the resale. This is a concept. What kind of service, what kind of pricing, what kind of sales procedure do you face? So what have we done? The last 6 years we did a lot, but most of that I think is known. Last year we really started. In April we started with production. The first dealership inauguration was in August, also 1 year and 1 month. Why do we have a movie about Tamil and Kerala customer? Because we started in the south. That's the only reason. We started in the south. And that is why in Kerala we have 18 to 19% market share. That is it, because we started there. And now we go step by step, each state after each state. But we do it stepwise. We don't do it in an erratic way just to get into. Before we get into one state, into one territory, into one area, we have to make sure that the customer gets served by an adequate dealership. That has to be secured. Without the right after sales, and there I fully agree with Siddharth Lal, after sales is the key of our industry. And if someone has not understood it, then, sorry to say, the product itself can never compensate a miserable after sales. This is why we say step by step. First the product, but then immediately after sales has to be secured. The first statement was clear, April last year. The biggest investment ever in one shot by this industry in India. Nobody else did in one shot such an investment. In this old currency, it was 4,400 crores. Now, with new exchange rate, it would be even more. It would exceed easily 5,500 crores. The truck itself is not Indian standard. The truck itself is the new Indian standard, and that's BharatBenz. It is global standard. We are competing within Daimler with all the KPIs from our colleagues from Germany, from Brazil, from China, from Japan. And I can tell you, in some areas we have to improve, or in some areas we are already benchmarked. So this is not low cost. It's efficient cost, different concept. Localization. You see here, Mr. Nesselhoff, how can you reach with a product concept coming from Japan and from Europe, bringing it to India, how can you do it at Indian cost? The answer is very clear. If you don't localize 85% plus, you cannot do it. Nobody in the industry has ever reached 85% in the span of roughly 3 years. Never, ever, anyone. So I think it would be very interesting for you, after this presentation, to speak with Mr. Nesselhoff, who is our head of supply chain. He made it. 220 plus suppliers. From these 220 suppliers, 75% have even not spoken to Daimler 80, 3 years ago. So for them, we're totally new. They are new to us, but it works. India can. That's the message. India can. And without having been in all the market, in all the segments, we are now currently relatively safe number 4 in the industry after 1 year. That's good. Not enough, but a good entrance. So what we always, I say claimed. I don't want to use the word promise. We claimed. We said very clear, we said it also to you, the products will be different. It will be absolutely global quality, global standards at Indian cost. We kept it. We are at Indian cost, and we kept the global standard. And I have something which is proving that we have global standard. Because we are selling these trucks under the Fuso brand to Africa, Middle East, and Southeast Asia. So if there would be not the quality, you could be sure they would never put their brand on our trucks. And if you ask me how many parts did you change to do so, I tell you 26 parts. So it's just the cover, nothing more. It's not, we give the better quality for export. No, the quality is the same. Global standard quality. The dealership concept. Sorry for that, I'm very emotional on this. The dealers are pretty a beauty, a treasure. The dealers are standardized. The dealers, it was a long discussion. We had 1,000 applications for dealerships in India. 1,000 applications without any form of presses or AdWords or nothing. They came to us. So that means these people want to be seen as our partners. We had 1,000 applications, and from these 1,000 applications we have chosen 32. It's very rare. We have really the chance to take the best. So these dealers invested enormous money. They invested in processes, systems, and in young people. In youngsters who are delighted to groom, to grow, and to have a totally different mindset. What does it mean to serve, to maintain? Part business. Not very, very sexy, but in fact, if you do it professionally, absolutely contributing. The sales concept is different. We're a sales consultant. We are not selling on the pitch. We are not selling hot spot. Here, that's the price. Take it, ticker price. We sell in asking the person, what do you need? What is your commercial background? What can you afford? What really is your business? So that is a totally different way of selling. We are consulting. Some of our customers, we are consulting for 1 year and they have not even bought one truck. You know? Because it's a long-term relationship. After 1.5 years, eventually they will come, or 2 years. But one thing is for sure, no customer request will be unanswered.